Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is Tuesday, August 2nd, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in today. All right, let's take a look at the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see that the futures this morning are trading lower by 3.25 points. Right now, they are sitting at 21.61.25 per contract. This is really not a big move. You can see a little double dipping here, but futures are now starting to move back up. So we'll see how this all plays out. Yesterday, we did have a light volume Monday. The volume has been very, very light throughout the month of July. We'll see what we get in the month of August. Light volume does favor the market to move higher, so that is what we are seeing as of late. But we'll see if we do hit any stumbling blocks as this market is severely overbought on the bigger time frames. All right, let's take a look at some stocks in the news because that's where the money's going to be made today. It's not going to be made in looking at these S&P futures right now. We're going to start off with Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, RCL is the ticker symbol. You're going to see that the stock briefly traded above $75 a share, now trading at $70.03, closed at $71.86 yesterday. So this is under a little bit of pressure. We'll keep it on the radar today. There's not a lot we're going to look to do with it at the moment. I do see a little bit of support around $69.75. You can see we actually briefly pierced that, and then the market recovered a little bit here. So it's going to be a tricky one today, but we will be watching Royal Caribbean. Now, in sympathy to that stock, you want to watch CCL, which is Carnival. Right now, Carnival, I believe, is trading at $46.50. You can see almost the same pattern, how the stock really followed Royal Caribbean. So, again, Carnival Cruise, or Carnival Corp, as it's called, right now sitting at $46.51. Let's take a look at MNK today, which is Mallinckrodt. This is a generic drug maker. Stock is soaring and roaring. Closed at $67.37, now trading at $73. This is a light volume stock by nature, and what I mean by that is rarely it trades around 1 million shares, but there are many days where it doesn't even trade 1 million shares. So this stock may overshoot a little bit to the upside. We'll keep this on the radar. There's not a lot we're going to do with it yet. I do have levels for this, but they are a little bit higher. So if we hit our levels, we will be playing MNK, which is Mallinckrodt, today. Let's take a look at IDTI. This is now trading at $19 a share, closed at $22.19. You can see the big fall here, pretty big drop off. Stock has recuperated a little bit, but for the most part, right now, trading lower on the session. I'm working on gap levels for this one. One level right off the bat that I do see that would interest me would be $16.50. Not sure we'll get the stock down that low, but it is a very good possibility that we could. So gets down to around $16.50. I think that is a play there. And again, this is Integrated Device Technology. IDTI is the ticker symbol here. Let's take a look at Archer Daniels Midland. ADM is the ticker symbol here. Stock is starting to sell off a little bit. Closed at $44.24 yesterday. You could see it coming down a little bit. There's no real volume out here, so we can't make too much out of it at the moment. If we fall a little bit further, I could have some gap levels for us, but again, we're not really that far away. We're only $1 down from yesterday's close, so again, not that big a deal. There looks to be some support around the $41 level. Keep that on the radar today. If we go lower, I will have gap levels, and I will give them to the intraday stock chat room members at 9 a.m. Next up, we're going to take a look at SHPG, which is Shire. This is a biotech firm. Stock is catching a nice bid. Closed at $194 yesterday, trading at $201.65 now. The big level I have for this stock is really going to be around $210. There could be some minor resistance around the $205 level, so keep both levels on the radar. Again, Shire with a pretty good move higher today. Let's take a look at Procter & Gamble. Ticker symbol is PG. Stock right now is trading at $87.11, closed at $86.41. So again, Procter & Gamble moving up a little bit today. The stock has been pretty strong as of late on the daily chart, and that remains the case. So there could be more upside for PG in the cards here. Let's take a look at STX, which is Seagate Technologies. And what you're going to see here is that Seagate this morning is catching a decent little bid. Stock closed at $32.80. now trading at 33.10. So this is a nice little pop for Seagate. Again, it's not a huge move by any means, but nonetheless, stock is trading up a little bit more. I have resistance points for this one, but again, I'll put those up in the intraday stock chat room if we need them. Right now, we are not near the level. Let's take a look here at MLM, which is Martin Marietta. And what you're going to see here is the stock is trading at 196.31, closed at 196.31. So again, no pre-market activity here for this name, at least not yet, but we will keep it on the radar today. Again, the stock is basically right where it closed yesterday. Let's take a look here at FDP. And you see this is Fresh Del Monte Produce, better known as just Del Monte. Stock right now is trading at 56.36. This is exactly where it closed. Did have some little activity here, but again, we're not going to make too much out of it. We will be looking at this one once the opening bell rings today. Now, we do have European bank stocks getting hit. Credit Suisse leading the charge there. That stock closed at 11.34, trading at 10.91. Did trade as low as 10.81 a little bit earlier. Deutsche Bank looks like that is under a little bit of pressure again. Deutsche Bank is starting to near its all-time lows, which was, I believe, 12.50. So again, this is definitely a little problematic in my opinion, but these European bank stocks are not looking good. Let's take a look at UBS. And you'll see that this is trading sharply lower. This stock closed at $13.49 yesterday, trading at $12.95 today. And again, nearing its 52-week low. You'll also see ING. That is definitely on the weaker side as well, trading at $10.52, closed at $10.92. So we are seeing European bank stocks or financials under pressure. I believe Deutsche Bank did get removed from the Euro Stock 50 list. So again, that probably is weighing on it a little bit. Looking over at the gold market, we do have gold up today about 10, make that $11, right, to 13.70 and a half per ounce. If you take a look at the GLD this morning, you're going to see that that is trading at 130.17. That is right at double top high. So gold is still remaining very, very strong on the charts. You'll see gold miners are also catching a bit of a bid this morning, trading at 31.44, and that is a pretty good move considering closed at 30.93. So the GDX, or the gold mining ETF, trading up this morning. We do have crude oil down, trading higher, by 50 cents right now to $40.56 a barrel. So again, oil's a bit oversold, catching a little bit of a pop right here today. If you take a look at the USO, which is a good oil ETF, what you'll see is that this is trading at $9.56, closed at $9.41 yesterday. So it is reflecting the uptick in crude oil this morning. So we'll see how this all plays out. Today's going to be an interesting day. Sit tight. Lots of stocks in motion. And again, if you want to come and trade alongside of us, take the 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. You'll see everything that we are doing there. We're having a great 2016, and we're going to look to keep that going today. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great session, and we'll see you on the charts.